Welcome back to S.WigginsTV. You already know it's your host, it's your boy, Worldwide Wiggins, back with another one of your favorite shows on my channel, man. You know, I got a few things to address. You got this dude, man. You know, I'm finna address it, man. We finna go back and forth. Psych! You ain't getting no clout off of me, boy. You's a weirdo. Shouts out to the Wigsters out there, man. You know what I'm saying? Look at this. My Wigsters gonna slide for me, bro. You get no play over here, bro. You's a weirdo and goofy. You feel me? Oh, but this is my favorite one, though. I thought this was wicked. Oh, that's it. Game over. Game over. Hold this L. For all the Wigsters that don't know what's going on, that's a good thing, man. Welcome back to the next episode of Forgotten Hoods in LA. Season 6, Episode 2. Let's get straight to it. Blah! First up, you got the four-corner Block Crips. G4, what it do? How could I forget the four-corner Block Crips, man? They push Northside Long Beach, and they named after the fact that they hood go from corner to corner. And the main street that they push over there is Board Street. I should have an interview coming soon, so it can be broken down. For the most part, they go from behind the 710 freeway into like before the Compton Creek. Am I tripping, or is the county building technically in they hood? But for the most part, they cool with hoods like the Boulevard Mafia, the Mac Mafia, and they get into it with hoods like 49th Street, Hustler Crips, who's also at Long Beach. I don't want to say old hood to be wrong, you know what I'm saying, but I could name more, but I'd rather leave it up to my boy, man. So look out for the interview, man. You know what I'm saying? We gonna do it up. I can't wait. Next. You got the Oak Block Crips, possibly the only lokes in Bellflower. Because remember, the 706 Hustlers, they not Crips, they Hustlers. But they hood stretches from Alondra and from Downey to Clark. And that's a rough estimation, so take it in stride with a grain of salt. Also, they hood park is like Sims Park. So from my understanding, they started off as a clique. And it was several different members from different factions, like, for instance, they had both Crips and Pirus, as far as when they was a clique. Somehow, man, the sieges came to be. And like I said, it's unclear who gave them their start, whether it was this hood or that hood or Tana's or neighborhood Comptons or, but I'm definitely ready to chop it up, with the OBC. So, you wig, holla at your boy, 213-436-1296. Next. You got the Queen Street Bloods, one of the smaller and maybe least talked about Damu hood in Inglewood by far. But I got, I love putting on for the smaller hoods, so I'm rocking with this one. Somebody asked me if they was extinct. No, they not. Remember the theory of Hurricane Katrina. A lot of people didn't believe in New Orleans that Hurricane Katrina was going to wipe everything out. But hey, it ended up happening, right? They stuck around and it ended up happening, right? And that's not funny. I'm just saying that as an example of when you could go somewhere and think it's all good until something happens. So, it's wise to heed advice, bro. As we all know, Bosco and Mac 10 is from Queen Street. As a matter of fact, I seen a video not too long ago with Bosco and his homies, whether it was Hood Day or whatever function, and they was deep as them. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up, though. I got something to say, but and make sure you quote it right. I'm not talking about Queen Street when I say this. But sometimes, in LA, the smaller hoods is known to bring other hoods on Hood Day. So it sometimes gives off the illusion that the hood is bigger than it really is. Gotta keep that perception going, huh? I ain't mad at you, man. I got homies that do it too. And that's as far as I'm going. But you know what? Before we move on, I actually got a homie from 76 Queen Street Bloods that I can interview. Y'all trying to see that? Hit the comments ASAP. Don't wait. And by the way, bow. All right, come on. Next, you got the Snyder Park Pirus. Back in the days, and maybe the 70s, before a lot of hoods was even formed, there was a certain group of young men. They adopted the anti-Keyway identity and became known as the Snyder Park Pirus. They was huge enemies of the Block Crips. And believe it or not, I seen the Hobie cartoon. What's the deal, cartoon? Much love. Talk about him in this episode when he got to it when he was like 12 or 13 or something. But this is really important because these dudes, at least to my understanding, later evolved into what would be known as the Rolling 30 Bloodstone Pirus and probably even the Rolling 40 Bloodstone Pirus. But don't quote me. I know y'all been dying for some flicks of the Bloodstone Pirus, and I got a lot of them. But here's a teaser for now. Bow! Don't move! Bow! Yes, sir. Next. You got the Compton Avenue Block Crips. All my day one Wigsters and Wig Splitters, I know y'all probably like, Wiggins, you recycling. You did California Avenue already, man. Well, that's true, but like I said, today I'm updating some things and dropping some rare flicks. But for the newer viewers out there, Compton Avenue Crips is not in Compton, okay? They actually located in Watts on Compton Avenue. They got an alliance with the Kitchen Crips. And honestly, I should include that in the next episode of Hood Alliance. The Compton Avenue Watts Crips is crazy because they the only Crips I know that wear powder blue, but don't get along with East Coast or possibly neighborhood Crips. You know, I'm not sure, but hey. But I know y'all tired of watching that same old video with the hot ninja freestyle, so you want to see some rare flicks. Ah! Next. Street Hustler Crips, Long Beach. They located on the north side of Long Beach. They enemies of some of the people I just named, such as Mafia Crips and the Four Corners. They territory got a lot of loops and crazy streets, so in a nutshell, they go from around Arbor Street to the Lamo and from Long Beach Boulevard to just before the river. And that's a rough estimation. They don't really get mentioned a lot because I never hear too many people talk about it. But let this be an internet breaker because nobody had flicks of the 49 Street Hustler Crips. Here we go. Blow. Bow. All right, let's take it home. The Angelo Mafia Crips / Westside Mafia Crips. Yeah, free Treyway 6 from Hoover, but I spoke to his pops on the phone. You know, he's a reputable from Angelo Mafia Crips in Pomona. It definitely shouts out to my boy Mafia Black. Much love, bro. We ain't done. We got unfinished business. We finna do it up. Mafia Crips / Westside Mafia Crips are like one and the same. Angelo Mafia Crips be over there on Angela Street. And the Westside Mafia, you know, they over there by the county fair, and which you should remember going to as a kid. But yeah, these hoods used to press everybody that came up there from different parts of LA and even Riverside, maybe San Bernardino. But from what I was told, no Soldier Slim, they like the only deuces in the whole city. Everybody pushed trays, you know, gangster Crips. And man, I got a fire documentary coming out about Pomona. You know, it might not get the views, but you ain't gonna believe it. It's gonna be dope. That's what I got today, man. If you ask me, this is a dub sack, man. Or at least a dime, man. Depending on how you look at it, man. And until you pull up, bro, you could yap on the internet, bro. But if I call your bluff, man, if I call you and I tell you pull up, bro, and you still yapping on the internet and you ain't slid and you ain't take the initiative and say, what's up? You's a buster, bro, and nobody takes you serious. Keep blowing me up, baby. I'm out of here. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Just food for thought. What?